What you've seen before is nothing. Wait till you see this video. Rapid response. All information about rapid response to answer comments of this nature are covered at the end of the video. The intro will now highlight only a snippet of what is about to happen, with much more in full context. This video highlights how peaceful and easy it is to challenge their jurisdiction in a peaceful, controversial, civil way. If you don't want to watch the intro, check out the time marker for the time point where the full context starts.
This was my case. This is legitimate paperwork. I can pull up the whole file off my case for you. This is direct off the government websites. All the links are there. I haven't sat there on my computer on Facebook going, that sounds good, I'll fucking add that to it. This is official.
What's your name?
Mikey. Yeah. This is official, man. Why do we stand here so confident? Because we know we're stood in the law, mate.
Well, let's just have a little chat. Everyone calm down a minute and have a little chat.
I don't need a wet ink signature, just so you know. But yeah.
I'll tell you what you need. No, it's not a debate. No, it's okay, I'm going to show you.
Listen,
you're not going to listen, then don't wait for to listen.
I'm just taking you through, let me take you through my stuff. So I'm going to take you on to that.
Yeah,
say your bit and then let
that's what I'm saying.
speak.
No, I agree.
We're not going to...
You just asked me a question.
Are you the tenant?
No.
Right, then I'll talk to
I'm a rep. No, I'm a representative of the tenant.
Right, I will only talk to the tenant.
And he will only... No. You will go through... You'll go through me. That's why I'm here. No.
We'll wait for the police and we'll go through the police.
Okay, let's wait for the police then. Mate, we'll do, mate, when we drag your asses to court. So what we're going to do here, we're going to take you for a bit of a journey here as to what they can and can't do. We're still waiting for a High Court writ, and I'm going to take you onto that journey in a minute. Firstly, I'm going to show you, this is official documentation from Photio versus Regina. Regina versus Photio. If you want to make a call and just legitimise this document, you're more than welcome. I'm a first-hand witness. In there, direct from the Crown Prosecution. It's a CPS letter, yeah, official.
Why we're here?
I'll explain, mate.
If you listen.
No, listen.
No, he's actually...
Listen, well, stop.
Okay.
If you're going to do an investigation...
I'm listening.
Yeah, you act up, well, don't talk then.
Diligent. Just watch your language, please.
No, it's okay. I can swear. I can swear. I'm over 18. A court order is a judgment or ruling that is officially given by a judge. Employee right of access removed. So unless you've got a warrant...
You're saying he's vulnerable.
Yeah, no. We're protecting him. Yeah, without a warrant, guys, you can't come on the property. Without a warrant, you're not coming on the property. Because we stand time and time again, you lot support the bailiffs.
Yeah, well, look at that. Maybe.
You're not coming on here.
I've not even spoken to the bailiffs.
You're not coming on the property. Yeah. Get out of here with that.
No dogs here.
So why are you wandering around with the weapon out?
Are you intimidated?
Yes, I am. You're here supporting bailiffs. Yes, I'm intimidated. No, you're not allowed on the property, mate. You need to get off the property then, mate. Come on, mate.
Touch me.
Get off the property, mate. Come on, mate. Off the property.
Don't touch me.
Off the property.
Excuse me, officers.
Come on. Officers! We've got an aggravated trespasser.
Aggravated trespass.
You can't prove your claim, mate. It's an aggravated trespasser, isn't you?
No.
It's implied right of access removed.
Don't touch me.
Stand down there and I'll show you. Stand down there, I'll show you. I'm not touching you. Come down there, I'll show you the law around how you're making mistakes. You come under these rules, yeah? Unless you've got a proper writ. And I'll show you.
Listen, you don't need a writ.
Yeah.
You do. No, you do. No. You need a writ. You need a writ. No, you need a writ.
It's only peaceful entry. Now we've got the CPS report there that states it's peaceful entry. Now this is not peaceful entry. What you need to do is go to the High Court and you need a High Court writ.
No.
Listen, can you listen? You can agree? You can agree that's an official letter from the CPS, yeah?
I don't know, mate.
That is. That was my case.
No, that's just
You can contact them.
She knows more about it.
You need
So, what was your name again?
Where's Dean?
Can I see your ID? Didn't see your ID, Dean. Are you recording as well?
Yeah.
Dean Moffat, High Court Enforcement. Have you got anything that legitimises that warrant? Could someone go onto the High Force in Courtman and see if he's registered?
Why are you here today?
I'm here to support the gentleman who lives in this house here, who's in a civil matter, and they're trying to post bailiffs on him. They've got no agreement with him. They've taken his property, won't return it. He said he'd leave the property if they want to leave the property, but he wants his stuff back. But no, the landlord's not going to give him his stuff back, and he's just threatening to come here now and look him out of there. So, I mean, that's not right, is it?
So there's a civil dispute going on?
There is indeed. He's negotiating with him. He's told him, offered him terms, said, listen, give me my stuff back, because he did have an agreement with the man. He was fixing the house up, and he was getting a free room for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Warrior, described in former times as a brave or experienced soldier or fighter. Synonymously, soldier, fighting man, or a combatant to any of a number of standing poses in which the legs are held apart and the arms are stretched outwards. In this video, Mikey will take you through an introduction for why rapid response is now growing nationwide. There are many people like Mikey, also featured in previous videos going back 12 months and beyond. From my observations, like others before him, Mikey is not only a veteran, he is also a warrior. He's also sovereign. Sovereign can be described as a supreme ruler, whether it be heavenly or earthly, such as a monarch, or even oneself. Even a British gold coin has been termed sovereign. In modern democracies, the people's will is in theory also sovereign. What we are now starting to see more and more in these videos is the power of the people, for the people realistically are sovereign to themselves. They are also deemed supreme, absolute, conducting their self unlimited, unrestricted, unrestrained, unbounded, boundless, infinite, ultimate, unconditional, full, utter and paramount principles of chief dominance from within, all for and on behalf of their fellow man, woman and child. In other words, take a very good and effective sovereign stance. Are you sovereign? Are you a warrior? If your answer is yes, then you're a sovereign warrior, and you did not realise it until now, because the likes of police, in many cases, will gaslight you to believe otherwise. Speaking of police, Sir Robert Peel's 9 principles of policing that modern day police officers appear to show utter contempt on a daily basis. Number 1. The basic mission for which the police exist is to prevent crime and disorder, not incite it. Number 2. The ability of the police to perform their duties is dependent upon public approval of police actions. Number 3. Police must secure the willing cooperation of the public in voluntary observance of the law to then be able to secure and maintain the respect of the public. Number 4. The degree of cooperation from the public that can be secured diminishes proportionately to the lack of impartiality, integrity, and both illegal, unlawful use of physical force. Number 5. Police are to seek and preserve public favour, not by catering to public opinion, but by constantly demonstrating absolute impartial service to the law. Number 6. Police should only use physical force to the extent necessary to secure observance of the law or to restore order, only when the exercise of persuasion, advice and warning is found to be insufficient. Number 7. Police, at all times, should maintain a relationship with the public that gives reality to their historic tradition. And remember, the police are the public and the public are the police. The police being only members of the public who are paid to give full-time attention to duties incumbent on every citizen and in the interest of community welfare and existence. Number 8. Police should always direct their actions strictly towards their functions and never appear to usurp the powers of the judiciary. Lastly, number 9. The test of police efficiency is the absence of crime and disorder, not the visible evidence of police action in dealing with it. Those are the 9 principles for policing. If this is the fact of the matter, then why do we have police officers claiming to act in the office of constable when in fact they are corporate police officers appearing to undermine the people they are supposed to serve and protect as constables?
So what we're going to do here, we're going to take you for a bit of a journey here as to what they can and can't do. We're still waiting for a High Court writ, and I'm going to take you onto that journey in a minute. Firstly, I'm going to show you, this is official documentation from Photio versus Regina. Regina versus Photio. If you want to make a call and just legitimise this document, you're more than welcome. I'm a first-hand witness. In there, direct from the Crown Prosecution. It's a CPS letter, yeah, official.
Why we're here?
I'll explain, mate.
If you listen.
No, listen.
No, he's asking.
Listen, stop.
Okay.
If you're going to do an investigation,
I'm listening.
you act up. Yeah, well, don't talk then.
Diligence.
Right. When can a
One person for me.
Can we?
Can I just talk to one?
Do you know what? Can you identify yourself, please? Can I see your warrant card?
What card is it?
All right. So we can confirm here is under the office of constable. It says that. So remember that you're under the common law to keep the peace. You're not here as a policy enforcer, so you should have your hat on as well.
Not
Do
necessarily.
you want to get yourself in uniform?
Not necessarily, chap.
Right. So can you agree that's an official documentation from the Crown Prosecution Service?
There's a headed note paper with CPS on it.
Okay, and you can see a reference number?
Okay.
Okay. What does it say there, please? Can you read it out loud? Can you read it out loud?
Well, if it's down here, it's written down.
Right, I'll read it for you. So when can a bailiff enter the property? And we'll skip straight to the good bit. Bailiffs cannot enter by force, for example, pushing past you, if only, and we'll just stop there. So they can't, if there's no peaceful entry, they have to go around. They cannot use locksmiths or do anything to break in. Only reasonable force is granted, then the enforcement agent cannot enter if they've been declined it, and they have to turn around. Now, first case witness to my case with HJ Everett, he literally said, because I threatened them, that if they come onto the property, we're defending it, and he judged it. Basically, it got thrown out as not guilty. I didn't threaten anybody, and we had the right under the castle doctrine to defend the property, and he's a witness to that. And obviously, he's also confirmed there that at the point we told him no peaceful entry, it was on the bailiffs to turn around and leave. Now, on this case, there was 15 police assisting 8 bailiffs who were all fucked as well. So you just want to bear that in mind.
Just watch your language, please.
No, it's okay. I can swear. I can swear. I'm over 18.
Yeah, but in the public.
No, I can swear. There's no law against swearing.
Just asked you for my benefit. Okay.
Okay, you're not public. I don't care.
It's up to you.
It's quite simple.
Okay.
All right.
I've just asked you.
If you get a verified criminal complaint, I'll stop swearing.
Just asked you to.
Has anyone complained to you?
No, I'm just asking.
So you're acting subjective.
I'm just asking.
You're being subjective.
Okay, carry on, please.
Not interested in subjectivity. Just
Carry on,
facts.
please.
Okay. Cool. So let's go on to the next document. So you can see there. This is all off the direct government website. Yeah, your boss. Yeah. See that
Yeah, to talk about
yeah.
okay.
Right, so a court order and a warrant of possession, legal process, blah, blah, blah. Due process is a legal requirement for both civil and criminal matters, civil being the one you're not meant to work with. The judge makes the order first to issue the warrant of possession. If he did not receive the court order, asked to see a printed copy of the order. So we've asked for that, still waiting. A court order is a judgment or ruling that is officially given by a judge first to issue a warrant of possession. Bailiffs use warrants of possession issued by the court to evict. It is not a court order or judgment which must come first. The judge signs the order that gives the instructions of the warrant of possession. So if they can't produce the order to back up their warrant, which I'm going to guess they can't do, then they're kind of acting unlawfully and you're going to have to arrest them.
So, yeah, but
Who receives who?
how does this pertain to why we're here now?
Okay, what
You're giving me the background. But
yeah,
why does it
so
pertain
what
to
bit of
here now?
paperwork do you think they're about to pull out their arse to
I
try
don't know, because you've stopped me from going over.
So what they're going to do now, they're going to produce a warrant. Now, if it's legitimate based on these rules by your boss, then it's great. We'll stand out the way. If it's a High Court writ and it's got an embossed stamp and a name and a wetting signature, and we can phone up to make sure it's legitimate, and the bailiff's name is on the warrant, then it's good to go.
But why are we here now? Regarding from your point of view. So what's the property here?
Because you're here there, because they're currently here going to try and take a property, as far as we're concerned, unlawfully. Unless they can prove,
Who owns the property?
unless they can prove it's a legitimate warrant.
I'm just asking. I'm just trying to get all the facts.
It's the gentleman that lives there. It's
Right, you need to listen to what I'm.
Gentlemen.
Listen, you're not really listening, are you?
I am listening.
So what we need. So what we need.
I need to speak to him as well.
Yeah, cool. So not yet. You don't. So what you need to do here. Who receives a copy of the judgment order? The claimant plaintiff gets a copy of the judgment or order. The defendant respondent is supposed to get a copy. So he's not had a copy. The bailiff gets the warrant of possession to execute. The order served on the defendant and all the defendant needs to have. He can appeal once the order is made, blah, blah, blah. Warrant of possession should have been issued by an office within the court. It should have been signed and sealed by the issuing court, whether by a judge, master or registrar. Warrant of possession must have a stamped seal of issuing body. So if that's not got a stamped seal, it's not a legitimate warrant. And that's a 3D embossed stamped seal, not a pretty stamp. Seals may leave an embossed or raised impression. Be embedded as a watermark to deter forgery. Stamps validate a document's originality. So you now know the criteria when you're looking at the warrant. So what we need to do now, we need to get eyes. Hello there. We need to get eyes on the warrant they're claiming to have, and then we need to go through your guys' rules on the validation of a warrant, and then we'll go from there. And then we can agree whether it's a valid warrant or not. If it's a valid warrant, you have my word, we'll step aside.
Where's the gent?
If it's a valid warrant, we'll step aside. You're not dealing with him. If it's a valid warrant, because you're dealing with me. If it's a valid warrant, we will step aside.
Who are you in relation to him?
Who's in charge? Who's in charge?
senior here.
Who's most senior, please? Are you more senior?
I'm a dog handler, I am, mate.
Oh, yeah. You lot seem to be more friendly. I don't know why.
Well, I've just had a report that there's 3 dogs here that people are threatening to set on the officers. That's the only reason I'm there.
Who said that?
Right.
Who said that?
That's the report I've got, right?
Are you recording? Who's recording?
Yeah,
All right. Any reason you didn't tell us?
Who's in the property at the moment? So I just
I
want
just
to
told
make.
you.
Did you?
Yeah.
I will let you off then. All right.
Is that a gentleman?
Listen, you're not dealing with him. No, I'm here. You're dealing with me.
If he's there.
I'm his representative. I'm telling you what the criteria.
like to speak to him.
But you're not going to talk to him. He don't want to talk to
Come on,
you
come on.
because you're talking to me. He's vulnerable.
Yeah, that's why we're here as well.
And we're here to protect him from you. All right. There's employee right that's just removed. So unless you've got a warrant,
You're saying he's vulnerable.
Yeah, no. We're protecting him. Without a warrant, guys, you can't come on the property.
just told me-
Without a warrant, you're not coming on the property.
You just told me he's vulnerable.
Why do you need protecting?
Because we're here because you had bad bullies trying to take his house off him. That's why. And you guys are not here. You're not here. You're not here to assist. Okay.
I'm here to make sure that he's
Okay.
right.
You're here to police by consent. If he doesn't want to talk to you, you're not talking to
Where
him.
is he?
You're not coming on the property.
They weren't before.
Guys, can we get linked arms here? These guys aren't coming on the property.
He's okay.
Do one of you want it when you're standing? Sorry, lovely. Whilst you're standing around, do you want to just?
He's
Do you want to just pull up the R versus White judgment about you guys assisting bailiffs? Because
assisting bailiffs. I want to make sure that he's okay.
you're not going in there.
Do you need that many of you? Just one of you.
I don't get what your issue is.
Because we stand time and time again, you lot support the bailiffs.
Yeah, well, look at that.
You're not coming on here.
I've not even spoken to the bailiffs.
You're not coming on the property.
But I don't know
You're
what
not,
their
you're
issues
not
are.
coming on the property. We're here. All you need to do is legitimise the warrant. If it's legit, we'll walk away. If it's not legit, you need to make them go away. If you assist them, then I suggest that you'll be arrested.
We're here for the King's peace. That's the same. I'm trying to make sure.
The King's not here.
You're here for our
You're here for our peace. Not, no. We don't operate under the King. We're outside the UK jurisdiction. The King's a fucking nonce, mate.
You're here for our peace.
You're here as a constable. You show me your warrant card. You're still understood under officer constable, which means you're working for the people.
I'm not working.
No.
King's servant.
No. You just You just mucked up. You just showed me your warrant card, putting you in the officer constable, mate.
Hey, and what's this? What's this? It's a crown. What is that on top of there?
That's
That's a crown. We've all got crowns, so you're here for us. Yeah? You're not here for the king, you're here for us.
So what you've just done is stepped outside your office of constable. You showed me your ID card. Can you produce your warrant cards, please, guys? Produce your warrant card, please.
Go on.
I don't think we really need to.
You do need to. I'm asking. You do. Section 90, mate. Get it out. Are you refused to identify? Are you refused to identify?
From this.
No. I want to see your warrant card. I want to see your warrant card. No, because you don't want to step in the office of constable.
The gentleman here has made a report to the police. I've seen the report made by his care worker about him getting assaulted by these men. They come in his house, they've damaged his stuff, they've robbed property. She's not here at the moment, but we've seen the report. Now the report clearly shows that you haven't been there to assist him.
It's the first time I've even come to this address.
But they're here now, and they haven't been arrested, and they're still intimidating him.
They
haven't got a warrant. They haven't even got a warrant. Never mind a high court writ. Now a high court writ, they can use locksmiths. They can go in and they can physically remove him. But unless they've confirmed they haven't got a writ, they've got a warrant.
I've not spoken to them. All I want to do
What's that got to do with you?
I'm trying to work out what the context is, mate.
You don't need to. You don't need to, mate. All you need to worry about is what a legitimate warrant is and whether they got one. The next thing you need to worry about is whether you're going to allow them to break the law.
So what is this?
So this is the Crown Posse.
Yeah.
Are you acting as a group or collective?
I'm an independent journalist investigating the police. Just letting you know where I am. Yeah.
What I'm saying is that were you acting as like...
I'm not going to interfere with what you're doing.
Watching his videos and his documentaries, you will leave the police force. You'd be so ashamed of who you're working for when you start watching the videos.
You haven't seen
and
them
you
yet.
look at the evidence.
Unless you've sworn another.
I suggest you get a coffee and you have a look at the videos because you're all banged to rights.
First line, please.
I can read it.
Was that it's the first time with me, so I haven't done anything to this gentleman, have I?
You've
got to stop taking it so personal.
No,
But it seems like he's trying the language, you see, it's quite personal.
You've got the thing is,
that's off the police last week. On his video, battered me, kidnapped me, trafficked me through the city, then let me out without charge because they realised I was on private property.
myself?
And you did. No, but it's the same. It's the same now, yeah. So it's like the officer jumps on me now, yeah. Like you were stood here, yeah. I'm fearful that you might jump on me because you don't know your job. You don't know the law.
Is my body language being
you're
aggressive
geared up,
towards you?
mate.
He's just said apparently.
I do that. That's literally that's where I hold my hand.
You're geared up. You're geared up for
There you go.
everything.
Confirmation. He doesn't want to speak to the police. So.
What's the chap's name?
Doesn't matter. It's none of your business.
Okay.
Mate, all you need to worry about is...
Okay, if you've been instructed, so
No, at the end of the day,
No,
I'm going to find out.
no. You're being obtuse. All you need to worry about is it a legitimate warrant? That's it. Just go and do your job, see if it's a legitimate warrant. That's all we need to worry about. Well, go away.
Have you ever come across a situation like this before?
Have I ever come across a situation?
Yeah, like
With
this.
these gentlemen?
No,
Yeah.
this kind of situation with how civil matters.
With civil matters, we deal with a lot of civil matters, and if we can find them out to be civil, we try and mediate in certain way, shape, or form.
Just to advise you, I do investigate the police on a matter of public interest, and obviously your conduct has been fairly reasonable. Can I say that? However, what happens after will depend on whether this warrant is actually legal. But strong suspicion they're actually uttering.
That's what we're here to find out and to basically keep the King's peace. I appreciate this gentleman's standpoint in that he feels that he's outside of the UK jurisdiction and legal process. That's entirely down to him, however he wants to live his life and however he wants to produce himself. But at the moment, can you give us a few minutes?
Yeah, can I just ask you to get a sergeant down here, please? Because the sergeant has a little bit more understanding about what's going on. I know you're a PC, you know, but a sergeant or an inspector, even better.
Give us a few minutes,
Thank
we
you.
can have a confab and find out what the other side of it is.
Cheers. 27791.
Who's the most senior here? Who took the incident? Where's the cabin? Please.
What are you on about, the most senior?
Is there an incident number? Has it been reported in? So what's the incident number?
The original log number, yeah. What are you to the incident? Are you the person that's called it in?
I'm here to investigate
the
the police.
victim?
I'm just
Right.
after the incident number to
That's
log against.
You're going to give us
So have you got the incident number?
I don't have it.
I don't have it on me.
Well then, can your radio through and get it for us?
Not at the minute, no.
Well, you can, because you've got a radio there. You're not busy.
I am?
Where?
Huh? I was actually talking to my colleague
You've
before
got
you
your hands
started
in your
putting it in.
pockets. How about you busy with your hands in your
Just going
pockets?
over the paperwork.
Can I just ask you, what is that?
That's not a problem.
Can I ask you what is that? Can I ask you what is
I
that?
actually can't speak to more than
Because you've got a weapon in your hand, ready.
a
What
weapon in my hand. mate. Give over, mate.
is that? CS? Is that Parva?
No, it's not.
What is it?
No, it's not.
It's got a yellow
All you want to do
trigger.
is get a little video
No,
and get
just
some
asking you what
looks.
is it? What is
And
it?
Get some looks and
Do
get
you know
some
what it
looks.
is?
Because you want to
Read the can.
K9. You know what? If you don't want to explain what it is, that's fine. I know what it is now.
give me opportunity.
But that's not very professional. I'm going to leave you with that thought. It's not very professional.
Show me where it says that.
They've already told
Listen, unless you can show me the official
If he
lecture. No.
breaks any rules or regulations
Right.
with immediate
Right.
effect.
Right.
he's
Know what I'm doing? What
2 years of non-pay rent, and then he's had people in there suffering.
I don't know the ins and outs. I don't know the ins and outs.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. The thing is, right. This is your rules on the warrant. This is the rules of the warrant. So I'm proving my claim. You're claiming you don't need to do it. Prove your claim. You show me where it says what you're saying.
Well, they're doing that now.
No, show me it. Show me the literature. Show me the literature, or show me where. No.
Get your phone.
Produce. No. I don't need to.
HMO housing.
I put the effort in to show you this.
Listen
No.
to me. All the rules and regulations will be in there.
No.
You can read anything.
You prove your claim.
Waste my time when you can just get on the radio. It would be far quicker to get me the CAD number for this incident. It's not hard. What you're doing is you're refusing to act.
Excuse me. What is that in your hand?
It's bite back for dog.
Bite back. So why have you got bite back for dog out? Why are you now intimidating people's dogs? No one's dog's doing anything. Get out of here with
No
that.
dogs here.
So why are you wandering around with the weapon out?
Are you intimidated?
Yes, I am.
There's no dogs.
You're here supporting bailiffs. Yes, I'm intimidated. Get away from here.
Put them away because we're fearful that you'll actually.
It's disgusting behaviour. Sorry, guys, mind your backs. Sorry. Just asking who you were, mate. Just asking where you were.
Huh?
Just asking who you were, that's all.
Why you anybody asked you were standing alone?
Nobody else is sitting around suspicious eyeing up the property. You were eyeing up the property, mate. What? No, I'm not retarded. I'm not. No, I'm not retarded. No.
No, I'm not saying you're retarded, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll fight you in the same words, mate. Yeah, I know what you said, what you're doing here.
What am I doing?
Yeah, for your YouTube.
No, I ain't got a YouTube channel.
So why you got a camera on for?
Because this is evidence
Evidence what?
for when we go to court.
For what for?
When we drag you all, because when whoever acts outside the law today gets a private criminal prosecution against them.
If we're here to outside the law, yeah, what would these officers be here?
I think the landlord has got an
You've
agreement
lied.
that is going to show
You've
there is
lied.
no he's giving us
All we need to listen. All we need to see.
Officers.
Hold on. We're getting cross messages there. All we need to see. If it's all legitimate, we'll walk away. That's it.
Mate, you know what, yeah?
All we're asking is proof
You
of.
own the house, yeah, and someone didn't pay
All we're
your
saying-
landlord. No. If someone owned the house, you own
Not
the
get,
house.
not get. Listen.
And listen to me.
No.
Before you go off your head,
I'm
yeah?
not interested in all that.
Okay, bye then. Bye.
All-
We finished that conversation.
No.
Goodbye.
All-
Goodbye, sir. I don't want to answer your questions.
All I'm interested in.
Your questions. I don't want to answer your
I'm
questions.
not asking any questions.
Bye then.
Making a statement.
Yeah, but your statement, I don't want to hear your statement.
All I want to know is
I don't
proof.
want to hear.
Sensible conversation. That's all I'm trying to achieve. I mean, it's not hard. You've got 5 Spangle cops kicking about. All their focus on is I swear when they're offended. Even though everyone's acting as a corporation, the one person that's not acting as a corporation, I drove down with, so she's not offended. So that's all I jump on. All we're trying to do here, I mean, I've got the literature here. It's clear as day. If they show us legitimate paperwork, we'll walk away. And the tennis coppers, all they've got to do is produce the fucking paperwork.
Hey up.
It's off the property, mate. Off the property. Come on. You're not allowed on the property. It's implied right of access removed. The curtilage.
I'm not allowed on the property.
No, you're not allowed on the property, mate.
Don't touch me.
You need to get off the property then, mate.
Don't
You need
touch
to, come
me.
on,
Don't
mate.
touch me.
Get off the property, bud.
Don't touch
Come on,
me.
mate. Off the property.
Don't touch me.
Off the property.
Excuse me, officers.
Come on. Officers! We got an aggravated trespasser.
Aggravated trespass.
You can't prove your claim, mate. It's an aggravated trespass, aren't you?
No,
It's implied right of access removed.
Don't touch me.
Stand down there and I'll show you. Stand down there, I'll show you. I'm not touching you. Come down there, I'll show you the law around how you're making mistakes.
You're pushing me.
I'm not.
You're pushing.
I'm not. I mean,
Ladies actually to move.
don't do it. You're not allowed to push past. Right, you've seen this.
It has to be peaceful.
It has to be peaceful, can't push past. We've still not got sight of the warrant yet, have we?
Come back with us, we're having a chat with you.
Yeah, good lad.
Okay, thank you.
Take a breather, mate.
Didn't we? And that crosses everything. If it's a legitimate warrant, we move out of the way. If it's not a legitimate warrant, you move them out of the way. It's that simple, guys. You've got there from your rules.
They're not in the way at the moment, they've gone into the car.
You know what I mean? They're here intimidating, guys. They need to be gone, don't they? By your rules, guys, that's what a legitimate warrant is. Look, even states it down there. Warrant of possession must have a stamp or seal from the issuing body. Seals must be embossed, and it leave an impression on the paper.
To a multi-occupancy dwelling.
Because a court order is a court order, and it has to be a court order. It's the only thing for validation.
Okay, I'm just asking the question.
Yeah.
So we're just showing,
No, that's fair enough, mate. That's fair enough. Listen, I didn't animosity. I just get the ump with dealing with police because you guys are always assisting these, all right?
I'm quite chill.
No, do you know what?
I didn't come to you with like get out of the way, that kind of stuff.
Listen, fair dues.
Right. Okay.
You don't like shaking hands, do you? Do you want to do it with El COVID elbow?
Fisting's a good idea.
And what was your name, bud? Just first name.
I'm Fred.
Fred, I'm
I'll go
Mikey.
the elbow as
Oh,
well.
come on, people. Fred's a good name. That's an old-fashioned name coming back.
is,
That
yeah,
one. Isn't
yeah.
it? A lot of the old-fashioned names are coming back now. You notice that?
No way, he's the top of the...
No way, yes.
I'm not sure I'm coming back. I was born in the 90s, so.
Oh, was you? Oh, it's up to our generation to sort this shit show out then. Generation X.
90s.
90s were the best times, man. 90s floating around with a fake ID card, getting served everywhere. Right. Too much time's gone to prosecute. Right, so, yeah, I mean, I don't know how more abundant it is. All we need to be doing now, guys, is we just need sight of the warrant. If it's legit, we move. If it's not legit, we defend the fuck out of the property. Simple as that. What you need to be looking at is R versus white. Because if you guys are not to assist on bailiffs, that's 2020 case law.
I told you that we're not going to assist
Yeah.
with extricating anybody from the property.
But what you're going to see, if they can't produce a legitimate warrant,
And that's what we're trying to find. That's
yeah,
what we're trying to
but if you're not getting sight of that, then they've got no proof of claim. We've got proof of claim, which means we're going to lawfully defend the property under the Castle Doctrine, and you guys will have to arrest them, and you guys will need to arrest them for breaching the peace the second they come onto there.
But they've not attempted it.
So when they come on there, we ask them to leave. As an aggravated trespasser, they continue. The moment they push past me, you've seen what the rules are. Okay, you've seen what the rules are from CPS, haven't you? So is there any grey area? Is there any questions here?
All we're asking you to do is go so we can sort them out. If you want them calm, leave us to do it if I can.
Can we just get sight of the warrant? That's all we need, and it's game over, innit? One way or the other, it's game over. Either we walk away.
That's what we're trying to sort out as well.
Cool.
So that's what I say. If you guys can go over to where you're camped over there, we'll sort these.
You ain't brought any coffees with you?
Any what?
Any brews with you? And a little flask with you?
Electronic Communications Act 2000, Section 7, although it's a warrant without a signature on it, there has to be an individual's name on it.
Yeah.
Is it like the judge?
As what?
Is it you're not the judge, the person who's...
Any person who created the document.
So we could,
The
so
stamp
the likes of yourself
tells you
could
where
ring
it come
up
from.
and confirm
The
it's legit.
individual is who created it.
So as I say, could you guys nip over there? We'll sort out
And the
these
people
guys.
need to see it as well, the people representing.
Just been chill, right? Okay.
Facilitation.
Yeah.
That's your role today, isn't it? And observe for breaches of the peace.
Oh, facilitating, that's all a contentious word, isn't it?
If you're being reasonable and fair, it's good.
Where do you keep getting these cups of coffees from, you?
You either got it or you ain't.
Seen some.
No, I don't know what his name is. So, no, it's just some bloke in a flask.
Oh, you got a spare army suit, like?
Couldn't hold that while I drink my coffee, could you?
So what's the report interesting?
So there's two things, aggravated trespass and assault. So in a minute you're going to want to speak to the ladies up there, including the neighbour, because the neighbour and I and the other people asked the bailiff to leave, said this implied right access to move private property, he wouldn't leave. He steamrolled up, putting the woman in fear for her safety, breaching her peace next door. Then I stood in front of him and he's
on drugs.
Yeah, on steroids. So he's got a small cock. So he literally manhandled, he touched me.
Slow down a little bit. So he's walked up here.
He's gone up there, scared the shite out of the woman at the other house.
On drugs.
She's asked him to leave the property, he wouldn't leave. I've asked him to leave the property, he wouldn't leave. So that's 2 criminal complaints, which I believe makes it verified, about an aggravated trespass, and breach of peace. And then he assaulted me. by pushing me and telling me not to push him. He's done that narcissistic thing.
And that's why I come back up the drive and I've got all the camera.
So if you provide us with an email, we'll send over the evidence to you.
Be aware of as well is when you come to these situations, if we weren't here, they would have evicted that gentleman.
He would have been ripped out.
You would have assisted it, and you've put someone on the street unlawfully.
How would we have assisted it?
Because you wouldn't have stopped it. You would have stood here and not stopped
We weren't
it.
here challenging you, and we weren't showing you evidence. It was a gentleman or someone vulnerable. They would have, said, "Well, no, look, we've got this. You don't know what you're looking at. You just go, oh, yeah, they've got it." They'll go in and evict that person, but they've done it by fraud by deception.
That's why we've turned up.
A fraudulent
That's why we turned up and asked them to go and tie off all their people.
And they
make sure
never
they
get
come
it.
back with all the.
But they need to make sure they come back because they can't utter a document, come and commit fraud by deception, and then when they don't produce it, then go along with the day-to-day business.
No, it doesn't. No, we haven't altered it. But if they don't produce the correct warrant now, with everything I've shown you, they're about to if it's not a correct warrant, then you're a first-hand witness.
But if they come back with the correct documents?
If they come back with the correct documents, it's a different conversation. But if they don't, then you need to be arresting them for under the Fraud Act 2006 because we've just witnessed a fraud from your rules.
And we've shown you, we've walked.
And again, these videos go viral, so you're going to get a choice today as well, whether you want to be hated or loved.
They should have fetched that documentation with them.
No, but we give you an opportunity. Well, no, it's not regardless. It only takes one or two of you on the day to make the right decision, right, and start getting people on side. We presented you the evidence. We've now got a verified criminal complaint as to the assault, so we now expect to see an arrest. If we don't see an arrest, just like we made the Dicks of Merseyside police, it's going to show you're not working for the people, and you don't care about the people, and you don't care about the freedoms. You're just repeaters and order followers, and you're not actually acting under the office of constable on which you produce your ID card.
You told me that this would be meaningless anyway, didn't you?
To me, it is.
So why would you? Why would you care what we do
because you've got a job to do to the people. You've got an oath.
But then hang on.
So have I.
If you're not,
there's only one of us here.
You're not saying that we're going in there under the correct powers and stuff. Then why aren't? You can't have it both ways, can you?
What are you talking about?
You just said that you don't respect our officer constable.
I don't respect you, no.
I've had the Crown Court Judge, Michael Lehman, you can go and question him. He confirmed.
They've
gone to go and print something off the internet.
They should have fetched it with them.
Well, that's it.
You haven't got your hat on, you're not in uniform.
I don't know when they're coming back.
It's as simple as that.
They might not come back.
Well, do you not think they might
come back?
So what? So you just let the criminals go then, have you? You haven't given them a time frame. No one's gone with them. This is a joke, guys.
Hang on a minute.
Because what if they don't return? They just escape.
Escort them now to go and get the correct paper.
If they're not producing it, then they're acting in fraud. You've seen that firsthand. You need to arrest them.
No, so come down and you said they haven't got the documents.
Yeah.
To go and get them.
Yeah, but they've claimed to have it. They should have it with them.
Should have it with them.
Right.
So why didn't they show me that?
Ricky, hang on. So if they disappear now, yeah, they go along with the day-to-day business, yeah? You don't arrest them now for what they've done here. They go to another house. Assault.
Listen to what he's saying.
Yeah. So if he turns up again with fraudulent paperwork or says he's got paperwork, then evicts someone, that's causing them loss, harm, and potential injury.
These videos surrounding house repossessions all have personal civil reasons why the people are in these situations. This 1 point factor for which is not the primary focus factor in these videos, because the primary focus factor in these videos are about the British justice system, the bailiffs, the police, and how communities could help each other surrounding these primary points of focus. This is not an advertisement for Telegram. Telegram is a free social media platform that like-minded people are using to reach out and connect. The main Telegram chat group at this time is Rapid Response Chat Group and easily searchable on the Telegram app. Available for computers, laptops and smart devices, there are also local towns and cities starting to form. Thousands of people are now connecting with their own local Rapid Response chat groups. For more information, you can reach out in the Rapid Response chat group on Telegram. I have also put some links in the video description that may be helpful for yourself. Going forward, I will be returning back to Birmingham in less than 7 days to cover another house eviction attempt. Not the one you've seen in this video, but a different one. Then within 14 days after that, I have a big challenge on my hands. I will be travelling south to somehow cover 2 evictions in one day, both scheduled to take place at the same time, approximately half a mile apart from each other. Thank you for watching, stay tuned, more to come.